I am not a financial advisor. These videos are all meant for educational purposes only. All Complete Trader Academy videos are my personal opinion and perspective. Trading carries a high level of risk, and all results are your own responsibility. Please always demo first. Hey everybody, welcome back to Complete Trader Academy's daily review. Today is Thursday, April 6, 2023. So let's hop right into it here. Another consolidating day, indecisive day. So we're definitely in a consolidation. Please watch previous videos as well. We're looking to expand on the bottom and top side, and it pretty much came right back to a neutral place again. So they're holding price. Let's go into a 4-hour real quick, and you'll see here, this is today's action here. We opened up, came up to take out the previous day's high, and then we came down, did not break that pool that is now being created here and support level, and then we rallied up, did not take out that high that it made for today's high, and then kind of sank down in a little bit and then settled. So let's go more into a 1 hour, and not much different in here. You'll see that the price came up and took them out, came down, now did not take out this low right here. So you'll see this commonly, and that's why I switched this color of this pool to blue, because it acts as a support, and it's very common to see this behavior when it comes down to this area. Does not take out this low. It'll dangle the carrot to build more liquidity on the upside, and I'm not saying we're not coming down. We're definitely coming down, just not at the moment, or not today. Could come tomorrow. Friday is going to be either whipping up and down or just one direction completely. It'll be either like a massive bullish day, I'm assuming, getting into this area or up here, or it's going to be a little bit of both, where it comes up and then it comes down rushing and it just continuously sinks. So this support level is also, if you recall, we did, I'll show you right now, right here was very similar activity. So this, when you're consolidating, you're selling liquidity from above and you're buying liquidity from below. So this created a support level right here. This whole time the price came down, didn't take out that low. Price came down, didn't take out that low. Price came down, didn't take out that low, until we got a grab right here just by a few points and then took off, right? So this, what I'm showing you in today and yesterday's action, is very similar to this. So obviously just a little bit different though. So that's why you're getting what you're getting here. So let me go to even a 5 minutes not really gonna help, but let me go to a 1 minute straight. I don't know why they do that now. It's like wow, what the hell? It's kind of like they don't want us to make money on the 1 minute or something. It's like the government's telling them, hey, don't make the 1 minute look so clean. They want you to do all this adjusting. Okay, anyway, so here's the deal. Price, the situation, I should have showed you on 1 hour. Shit, excuse me. Yeah, look at the way they do this, bro. It's like they used to never do this. Now it's like crazy. Anyways, on the 1 hour, remember I had this resistance block here, and I was trying to come in and tap it. Now it keeps dangling that carrot and doesn't want to get in there, right? You see that? But so I was holding this trade, not Tuesday, holding this trade to get to here, and we opened up and we came up above it, took the liquidity, all right, and then sank down. When we sank down here and we didn't take out this low, I knew we were going to retrace. And where was my retrace? I had intentions of that 1 hour block right there. You see that right above my cursor? I hate when it does that. Right there, this block right here. See that? So I dragged that out. That's a resistance block as well. So I was expecting for price to come seal up and all that. And that's where I took my trade to. Now, I can go back into the 1 minute and, oh my God, just love doing that, don't they? So, keeping that in mind here, that's what this level is. So back to the scenario, gapped, opened up, came up below it, took out, got close to this low right here, made equal lows. All right, so more liquidity. I could draw a line there, but I don't need to. And then price came up here. All right, so I'm not part of any of this move down here. I missed it completely. I wasn't involved. And you'll see, so you'll see that we had this imbalance right there, this one right here. And then price came down, 830 spiked up, and I'm not involved at all. Price is sinking down, 930 opens here. Now I see this imbalance right there, and I could have took it, and I didn't. I just didn't like where we were located. We're literally sitting in the middle of no man's land, right? So I'm not involved at all. And I knew that the target was coming back down here, and I thought it would have took out this low, which would have been all these nice liquidity sitting there, and it didn't. And I was like, okay, this is consolidating. This is going to dangle the carrot, build a pool, and then so on. So what happened is this: price came down, came back up. Okay, now I took this trade originally, this with this imbalance, and I saw the flow, and I was like, I liked it, and I took it. I didn't need it to hit this or this, but I took it anyway because I was impatient. But I took it, came up. It was about $700, $800 up, and then it came right back. Put it in break even, took me out, and then came down one more time. I said, okay, we're gonna come take this low out. Then it made this bullish little run here, which it did not take out a high, which that's not in rules, but I've seen this a million times. And price came up. So this was a liquidity, taking liquidity out right there, right? And getting into here. So I was like, okay, price came up, came back down, came into that block nicely. But I wasn't a buyer yet because I thought it might have ran through. So what I did is take a look closely here. Price comes up with a bullish candle and then comes back into this block. And when it hit this block, I wanted to respect 50% of the candle, of the wick, And look, came right to 50% of the wick, right? Soon as it came to this area like this, I pushed the button. And then it whipped up. And then it was in profit the rest of the day. So that's a signature the algorithm looks for. They looked at wicks as imbalances as well. So 50% of it was nice, maybe not to the T, but it was close enough. And then I'm in. So that being the case, where am I taking it? Obviously, I'm going to take it to the retracement of filling up all the imbalance here on the 1 hour, coming up here, getting into that resistance block that I drew here. All right, so then by here it would be stealing price, and then I took it, literally, look at where I took it. I took it to what do you call it? This break of structure right here. See how it breaks right here? Comes up, comes down, comes up, and then breaks right here. So this is like your support resistance on a 1 minute. And they love to come back to those levels. Sure enough, it came right to it. Now, I'm glad I didn't sit through this because I was done. Completely closed all trades, was done. Because I thought it would come up here. But, I didn't explain dollar. Dollar was wild. And I really didn't rely on dollar. But I did use this divergence here. So I saw the divergence here on Nas. Nas made a lower high at 8 o'clock, and that's what pushed it down. And then when Dow made a lower low, took liquidity, that was also the reason to buy where I bought. Just saying. So that being the case, you had some opportunities here, not much though, you had an opportunity right there. When price came up, you could have bought into this block right here it held, which is an up candle. Up candles hold as support as well. As long as they don't break below it and stay in it, that's a support level for the candles. And then price came up, came down, came down, came down. Now made this wick right there, busted up, all right, and then came back down into it right there, and you could have been a buyer right there. All right, that was your second opportunity, in my opinion. And then price rallied up, came back into this imbalance right here. This was the next opportunity. Price came up and then tapped in here. I wouldn't have took that though. That's just too much. And then after then, I wouldn't even take any more positions. But so yeah, took it up to here nicely. And then look, price kind of reversed down. I'm glad I didn't sit through any of this. And that's where we are. So you could have caught that sell right here, but look, it was super rough. Came right back and took them out. Came back up, could have got it to this gap, could have sold from there. Price came back up into this imbalance, taps into it, could have been a seller there. And that's really where we are. So where are we now? What are we saying now? Well, they're building liquidity. So you gotta be nimble. You gotta understand what the game is here. They're building this peak. So the top side might not be done, but if it is, it should be coming down now and taking out these lows. So the engineered liquidity on below, they didn't take that out. The engineered liquidity on each high, they took this one out. So I'm deleting that. But they didn't take this out. And it's very suspect because it's very close. So it's still possible that we kind of peak up into here with Friday's news. They put that high as well. See that high right there? They put that high there. But if it's protected and we're bearish, then we won't see that. We'll just be coming down and taking out lows. But ping pong is very possible to be in a consolidation. We don't know how long this is going to last. But if what I'd like to see is it just start coming down, right? So one more grab up here and then coming down. Otherwise, we might come down here and then protect it here, not take out these lows, and then rally up again. It's ping pong now. It's consolidation. How do you trade it? You buy from lows and you sell from highs, and that's just how you got to roll with it. So back on the daily, I made this video way too long, but that's all right. So yeah, we're consolidation, man. So you're gonna get it. You're gonna get some wild candle that's gonna wipe everything out, probably. But we might just start. It's sitting in the middle. So I mean, you got a little bit of liquidity here. So I'm expecting this. I'm expecting this high to get taken out, and then get into this wick here, and then we can see a move down. All right, you guys take care. God bless.